Hello, Erin. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator. How are you today? So, we're going to talk to Brandon today. At first, I like to give my little speech. I don't think I've read for you before, so I see, hear, feel, sense, know. This is not an exact science. They tell us what we need to hear, maybe not what we want to hear. And they they talk to me, but they also show me pictures. And sometimes they're like videos, but I have to describe those to you to the best of my ability. And I call it spiritual charades. Hated that game when I was a kid. So I got to figure out what they're trying to show me with a picture, just enough so you understand what it is, because it's none of my business. So they usually don't tell me everything. They give just enough clues that you understand what they're talking about. So if you don't understand it, you'll either remember it later, it'll happen later, or somebody else that you mention it to will validate it later. They'll go, oh, I know what she's talking about. Well, that's hard to do in my world. It's hard for people to figure out what the heck I'm talking about. So I got itchy nose. Itchy nose. Is there, you get an itch? I just started getting it as soon as I pushed the button. Now I'm itching over. Now it feels like a hair over here. Okay, anytime anything happens once I start these videos, it's for you. So inside my nose is itching. It wasn't till I pushed the button. So that's going to be one of his signs for you. I seriously asked them to come up with something unique, because everybody knows about the, it's still itching, inside my nose. Pennies, or no, coins, butterflies, feathers, cardinals, everybody. So, but everybody's becoming more aware of, when they see those, they know. Everybody's knowing that now, but now I want unique signs from them. So they come up with some cool stuff. That's the first one I've had itching up my nose. So, and especially over here, it felt like a hair there, but I know there wasn't one there. So when you get something like that, he says the hair could be anywhere. So you might feel like there's a hair on your arm. You start going like this and you can't get it off. And a couple days ago, I had it several places on me. Never did figure out who it was, but so, and you look down and you still feel it, but you know there's not a hair there. That's him. So when he sends you signs, and I'm sure he'll mention some more, acknowledge him, tell him you love him, and to bring you more. And then that kind of opens up doors. They go, oh, now they're getting it. I've been sending signs all along, but now they know what they are. And they'll happen in, usually, well, when you first get them, a new one, it'll kind of be a unique place. Let's say it'll be, I don't want to go big explanation and take up the whole reading. But anyway, he's putting his hand up on his head like this, not like his head hurts, but kind of like, dope, dope, kind of like one of those things. I don't know. I don't know if he's saying was he thinking, or what were you thinking? What do you think? Which one is it? He's leaning more towards you. What were you thinking? I don't know. Did you just do something that maybe was kind of a little hiccup? A little boo-boo? He says he's trying to talk to you. And sometimes when they talk to you, it's not, well, first I'll say, he's not showing me how he's trying to talk to you. He says thoughts. Okay, so you actually don't hear with these ears, you hear with these ears. There are ears here in your head, these little thoughts that come through, and you think that you thought those thoughts, and he's putting the ideas there. He's putting suggestions there. So something that comes in out of the blue, just all of a sudden, whoop, I wonder why I thought of that. Not only him, but your guides and angels do it too. He said, he says they're going to be wacky. He's going to send you wacky thoughts, and you'll get this wacky little thought go through your head and go, why did I think of something like that? It's going to be him. A lot of times, I'll say it again because it's not just about signs. A lot of times when you get a thought like that, or you see a new sign or something, there might be a vehicle driving by like his, or you might hear his name like on TV, or you might be walking by something in the store that when you turn your head, it makes you think of him, and you get the thought or the sign at the same time. So it gets kind of involved anyway. So he said he's sorry. He kind of left you guys with a mess to clean up. And I feel like he's talking about a little bit of it's financial, a little bit of it might be his belongings or his house or the situation there or something. He says basically, my life. He says, how could I do that? How could I leave things in that shape? So there's something that he's apologizing for. It's I'm not going to say I'm not going to say they really feel the regret. They do, but they don't. I mean, they don't have the same emotions. They see things differently. They feel things differently once we get up there. They don't have hate and all that, but he's feeling a little regret for some stuff that he left for everybody to muddle through and manage. And he's kind of making a big deal out of it. Now he's talking about caramel popcorn, not just caramel corn like Halloween time, but he said caramel popcorn. He's thanking you for this opportunity. He's doing jumping jacks. He's literally doing jumping jacks to show that he's perfectly healthy, perfectly fine. And then he spins around real fast. I mean, he's just literally kind of spinning in the air. Well, not really, but yes, but he's spinning really, really, really fast. And then he's giving me the image of a ballerina. Don't know where he's going with this for sure. He's got all kinds of good energy. He says, look what I can do. Look what I can do. Oh, he's having fun. He's having fun with his newfound energy. We're all made of energy. Energy does not die. And even quantum physics will tell you energy does not die. It changes form. It changes. That all we do is lose our heavy physical body, but our energy is still there. And he's shown me by doing that. It's almost like a tall, skinny tornado. He's spinning, spinning, spinning. And he's having a blast playing with this stuff, figuring out what he can do and what he can't do. Oh, I'm not sure if it's you, but somebody, might be somebody very close to you, is going to get. Was he ornery? He seems really ornery. It's it's going to be, you know how when you get static electricity and you touch somebody and it pops and it snaps? I'm not sure that it's you, but it's going to be at least somebody very close to you that's going to start feeling that little zap. He's going to zap. That's hilarious. I've never seen him do that. So that's going to be another sign. I hope it's not too rough. Oh my gosh, he's laughing. He's laughing hysterically. Does he have a sibling? So I'm somebody in the family. He's going to do this to somebody in the family. See, I'm feeling that tickle again. I know there's nothing there. He says, don't put it up your nose. I'm getting the itchies back here. Their energy makes me itch. Their energy makes my head feel like I have head lice. I don't know why it affects my head that way, but so now I'm getting itchy here. So you're probably going to feel this too. And it's usually when they take their energy and they touch you. And mine, it makes it feel like head lice. Yours, it may be just the way you accept the energy. So it could feel like a warmth, or it could feel even like a pin sticking you. I've had that too. So it'll feel like that, kind of like there's a bug crawling right there. And there was a bug crawling right there. And I don't have head lice. I'm 100% sure. But when they step real close. Anyway, he's showing me, it's like he's looking down off a hill, and he's looking down on a little town, and it looks like he's looking down on a carnival or something. And there's a huge Ferris wheel, a huge Ferris wheel. I'm itching here. So just, he's not saying why he's showing that. Now he's talking about candy. He says, candy, candy, candy. Put out the candy. And then and my nose is tickling up inside again, like there's a hair up there. And then he shows his hand, and he sticks his hand into the bowl, and he just grabs a bunch of it. Was Halloween his favorite holiday? He's going, yep, 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 yep. Then he's showing pieces of this candy, like being dropped on the floor. So you're going to find candy in weird places, or just out of the norm places, which he wants you to know he's doing that. You might just think, oh, I dropped a piece. He wants you to know you're going to find, like I walked through my dining room one time about 10 times, and the next time I came through, there's an empty candy wrapper sitting there, and it said I love you on it. It was an old one from Valentine's Day a long time ago. So it'll be something like that. He says feathers, that's child's play. He's going for the big stuff. Now he's showing himself in a smoky atmosphere. I would almost say it's a bar. I know around here we can't smoke in buildings anymore, but it looks like inside a restaurant type bar type building. And there's a smoky atmosphere in there. And did he smoke? So you're going to smell smoke, whether he smoked or not. He's showing a cigarette, so you're going to smell smoke in random places. And it could be in your car, it could be in the store, it could be outside. Doesn't matter. You'll get this little whiff of smoke, and you'll wonder, where's that coming from? That's he's sending you lots of signs. He's saying the smoky atmosphere is someplace that he enjoyed. He enjoyed that type of stuff. He enjoyed that type of atmosphere. He said he says he loves what you did for him and he loves what you've done for the family. Keep up the good work. And he goes, shh. Sometimes you have to do it a little quieter and behind the scenes. That's not random. That's my son. You hear it. Mom, it's me, your son. So just in case you couldn't hear, I'm just going to play real quick. Oop. Mom, 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 what? It's me, your son. Pick up. Your son is out of cash because he's calling your phone. Or he's locked up or something because he's calling your phone. And you went to jail and wait till you get home. Your son is what? Mom! He's calling your phone. Your son. So, whenever that happens in a reading, that's for you. So he's saying hi. He's trying to call. You may have weird things start happening to your phone. So if you do, you might consider it may not be the phone's problem, but it's probably just because he's just saying, "Hey, I'm calling. I'm calling. I'm getting in touch with you. I am talking to you." So he says, "Happier days are here again." Not happy days are here again. I think there's a song like that, but it's happier days are here again. Don't don't let everybody feel bad because they feel happy again. My fuck ups are my fuck ups. They shouldn't weigh on everybody else. My choices are my choices. Now he's mentioning a female by the name of, and I stink at names. I think I forgot to say that. I really stink at names. So I'm hearing a female named Clarice. So if that's probably not the exact name. So it's at least a female with a C, probably a C-L name. And he's acknowledging her, and he has little hearts floating up when he says this name. He's also mentioning the name Winston. I don't know why they throw names out because we don't get them exact, but this is just the way they can communicate. So it's a male with a W, probably a W-I name. Keep that in mind. He's acknowledging them too. Now he's acting like a prize fighter now. He's got his head down and he's going like this, like he's going to box somebody. But I don't know if he means it. I don't know if he's playing around or if he's actually angry. Which, like I said, they really don't have those emotions up there like that. But he's trying to show something with it. They never waste a message. And even if we don't understand what it is, there's a reason for it. Somebody his own age, somebody close to his own age. Does he have a brother? Somebody close to his own age. He wants to tell them to straighten up and fly right. They need to be thinking about their choices. They need to make better choices than he did. But I want to go. Now it's like, but it's party time. It's time for the party. We're here for the party. I think that's a Gretchen Wilson song. He's getting all excited now. It's party time. That's what he says. I can't quite hear it. He's saying something. He's saying the same. Don't let don't let your putter flutter. I think I know what he means by that saying. Don't let your putter flutter. I don't think he's talking about golfing. He's a character. Oh my gosh. And he shows me a dog, and it's a collie. He's showing me a beautiful collie dog. I can't tell if the dog is here or with him. Usually they show me the difference. He's petting this dog. If it's with him, he's wanting somebody to know that the dog's okay, and he has this dog with him. If it's here, whoever has this dog, they need to watch this dog because the dog knows animals can see him, hear him. So the dog will validate, like the dog might stare at a corner or bark at the corner or look like it's watching something that's not there because the dog will see them. So, and if you have a dog, watch the dog. He said he's in several different places. Several different places. Was he cremated? I always tell people if a medium asks you a bunch of questions, you need to run because it's up to us to get the information. It's like he's in several different places, but not like they usually show me. He's showing me not like he jumps from place to place, but like he's literally in several different places. So I don't know. He's not showing whether he's cremated and several people have his ashes. He's back to making choices. He wants everybody to understand that the life you make is your choices. You can make it as good or as bad as you want by making your own choices. And I've been hearing this a lot from a lot of them lately. Your free will choice. You can do whatever you want. You guys, your angels can't stop you. You choose which road you go down. You choose what thing you buy or who you marry or whatever. It's not set in stone. It's what we do. And that's what he's trying to say. Your choices. Somebody keeps saying over and over and over, I wish you were here. I wish you were here. I wish you were here. And he's hearing that. He says, technically, I am there in more ways than one. And now it's like he wants to poke his head around a corner and go, I see you and I'm going to scare you. It's like he wants to pull a prank on somebody. Like he's going to jump out from behind the doorway when you walk through and go, boom. He says, I am grateful for each and every one of you. You all supported me when I needed it. And he's saluting somebody. Oh, I know, that's a pretty poor salute. So he's saluting. No, he says he's saluting all of you. Saluting all of you. You were his rock when he needed it. He wants to thank you for joining the family. He's trying to show he walks through your house. He had a special essence about him. It's almost like you can feel him in the room. Almost like you can feel his energy in the room. And he's showing like coming from the hallway into the living room is where he's showing right now. And then he stops in the middle of the living room. He's going to try to stand in front of the TV where you can't see it. I don't know how he's going to get that accomplished, whether he's going to make the TV shut off, turn on, whatever. But he's going to actually walk in there and try to stand in front of it, like block your view. Look at me, I'm here. Yeah. But there's back to the essence. There's an essence, whether it's his clone or something that he wore on him that had an aroma. You're going to smell that when he comes into the living room and tries to block the TV. And you also might smell this. The store, driving in your car. I mean, that's a lot of the places they do it. Standing in the kitchen, as you're standing at the stove, he's looking over your right shoulder. And he wants to stick his finger in there and take a taste of whatever. So that might be a memory for him. Something that he used to do. Take a little taste test while you were cooking. Nibble on stuff. So he's going to show you in so many different ways, and already is doing it. You just don't realize it, that he's still here. He's hugging you right now, and you could possibly feel, I don't know how people are going to feel it because everybody perceives energy different. But you probably feel his arm, like just a little pressure or really hot warmth, maybe like in here where he's kind of hugging you. And thanking you, bringing you love. He says, be careful. Be careful, don't get scammed. So be careful, don't get scammed. So he's giving you a warning of some kind. So be careful of signing any documents or anything. I don't know what kind of a scam he's talking about. So be careful about giving people money or whatever kind of scam it might be. He's warning you to be careful. Don't fall for it. He says, okay, I'm done for right now. But he says, I will be back. I'm going to make my presence known. There's something in your house that is like a shrine for him. Maybe not a shrine wouldn't be the right word, but something that memorializes him, a certain thing, and he's acknowledging that. He knows about it, and he's very happy about it. He's grateful that people loved him enough to do that. He says, you're going to see me around. And I don't know if he means literally. He says, you're going to see me around. So he says he's leaving. He says, get these first things down. He says, and then you'll see the rest of them. So I hope you are aware of all the signs and everything that he is leaving, signs and smells. And If something ornery happens and you don't know where it comes from, ask him. It's probably him. He's going to be an ornery little stinker. I love his energy. I love people that play and have fun. He's sending you love and he's blowing you kisses. He says much love to you. He's bowing down at his father's feet, literally bowing down with his nose almost to the floor at his father's feet, saying that he honors him and he loves him. He says, deeper than the bottom of my heart. And he's showing that every time he held his hand up when he was down at the bottom and needed a lift, his dad was there in one way or another. Sorry, my dogs are being retarded. So he's totally honoring his dad. So he's also saying that song that came on when my son called is for his dad too. That's, he says mainly, that's for my dad. That's for my dad. It's going to be harder for him to accept some of the signs, maybe, to believe that this is real, but eventually he will get it. He's singing this song. It's a really, really, really old song called I'll Be Seeing You. I believe that's the title of it, and it's like way back, way back, years and years and years ago. It's like an old war movie or something. And I'm going to say as far back like maybe Bing Crosby days or something like that. I don't know how old you guys are. I don't creep anybody's Facebook before I do the reading because it messes me up. So anyway, it's going like this. He says, I'm done. I'll see you around. I'll be seeing you. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, and paranormal investigator. You're going to get plenty of things. He's going to let you know he's there, and he's honoring, and he's awesome. He's good. He's really good to go. See you later.